What's up everybody, D-Man back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing another Godzilla -1 news roundup. In this video we will be continuing our chronological journey through the release and development of Godzilla -1 and its subsequent sequel, or whatever Toho's next Godzilla movie winds up being, but it's probably a sequel. In this video we've got another very nice, very chill Godzilla news roundup for you, covering events from August of 2024. Let's jump into it. Starting out, I want to show off some art like usual in these videos, and this first piece comes to us from Kanji Ray Graphs, which actually it's kind of cool because we followed the progression of these over time, as Kanji Ray Graphs is one of the very first -1 artists I showed off in my original -1 news updates, so that's a pretty cool development. We get to see their updated Godzilla -1 poster art, and it's just beautiful. I've always loved their art style. I think it's just fantastic, so I wanted to show it off. Next up, here's more artwork from one of my favorite Godzilla artists, GNA, showing Godzilla rising up above the Shinseimaru. He is so epic here. I always have loved GNA's artwork, and I wanted to show this one off as well. This one comes from my friend Lenny Romero, one of my favorite Godzilla artists, an incredibly talented and incredibly nice person who I am honored to call a friend. Oh my god, Lenny, this is amazing. This is going to be one of those pieces where next time I see him, I'm going to have to buy this from him. This is his Relentless God Godzilla art, showing the pressure damaged Godzilla at the end of -1. I love it. I freaking love it, man. This is insane. Godzilla's spines being ejected like that is so cool. I love the puffy bits all over Godzilla where he's breaking apart. His eyes bulging looks awesome. Him charging up is great. And then the Shinden in the background is such a nice touch. This is just incredible. Oh my god. I want that piece with Yamazaki's signature on my wall right now. This comes to us from Hiro Unsai, and it is a Godzilla head bust and a Godzilla spine. As I understand it, they custom made these. The sculpt is wonderful. The spine looks incredible. The sculpt of the face looks amazing with great details. I love the paint job, love the eyes, love the scar around the eye, and on the back of the head there's this fleshy bit representing Godzilla's regrowth at the end of -1. It's incredible. Another pressure damaged piece, which is just awesome. I didn't mean to pair these two together, but I'm glad I did. Coming to us from PBJM Sandwich, and this is a custom decompression Godzilla figure model. It is Godzilla rising out of the water. So many wonderful details. Love the foam all over the water. Love Godzilla with the pressure damaged bulging bits and the bulging eyes. And I freaking love the detail that some of the spines are blue and ejected and some of them are not charged yet. That is a wonderful detail. And here's a side-by-side showing just how accurately they recreated this from the movie. Incredible work. I love it, man. I love it. I would love one of these as well. That would be a prized piece of my collection right there. That's incredible. Some My Goji stickers and patches were released from Toho. These are iron-on patches. They look really cool. I really like the one of the side profile of the face. That's great. Some Hasan Yukio Kobo Godzilla artwork pieces were released on washi paper. I don't really know what washi paper is. I do know that these are beautiful. They look incredible. I've shouted out this artwork before. I thought that this artwork was just wonderful. Very inspired and very pretty. I really like it, and I like that they put it on some merchandise, so that's cool. Dream Planet Japan released some Godzilla neck pillows inspired by Operation Sea God. So we have a Godzilla -1 neck pillow, and then like I said, there's a flotation neck pillow inspired by Operation Sea God at the end of the film, which is pretty neat. The Godzilla Store Online, aka the Godzilla Store US, celebrated some of its new Godzilla -1 accessories, including Godzilla cups, socks, stickers, hats, shirts, and more. I love that hoodie at the end. That's great. Studio 696 released some Godzilla -1 shirts. I think they're very fun. I really like the very colorful ones. Premium Bandai then released an illustrated line of merchandise. I love this artwork of Godzilla charging up. It comes on bags, shirts, banners, and more. I would love one of those for my door back there. You see I got one of those door banners now. I would love that one of Godzilla back there, or a shirt of that. That's great. Bandai released an acrylic Godzilla 70 logo and modeled it in front of the SH Monster Arts Godzilla -1. Additionally, Godzilla 1954, 95, Shin Godzilla, and Godzilla -1 pen holders were released. The -1 one is pretty awesome with the water blasting around Godzilla and the boat going up behind him. But actually my favorite is the Shin Godzilla atomic breath of him destroying Tokyo. That is just incredible. I love it. Additionally, Goji Meshi released Godzilla ramen lids for Godzilla 1954, Godzilla 1995, and Godzilla -1. Not only do these top off your ramen cups to keep them steamy and warm, but also they can hold your chopsticks while they're at it, which is lots of fun. The Mega Hobby Ultimate Article Monster Godzilla -1 figure was revealed. Here it is unpainted, looking just insane. The detail is incredible. This is going to be a prized possession of whoever's collection it is added to. It is incredible. Additionally, a wave of much smaller, but very artistic and very cool, Mega House collectibles was revealed. My faves are Godzilla firing his atomic breath with the shockwave coming from the beam. That is so awesome. And then also the Godzillasaurus, aka the Godzilla Odo version, attacking there. That is so cool. Unfortunately, it was very hard to get, but maybe an online release will come at some point. But the SH Monster Arts Godzilla Heat Ray version was revealed for $120. This, if it was as good as it looks here. I don't know if it'll look as good as these prototypes, but this would probably be my absolute favorite Godzilla -1 figure I owned. I think the paint job on this thing is incredible, and it's on top of a sculpt that I find to be truly wonderful. The SH Monster Arts Godzilla -1 I think is the best sculpted Godzilla figure with articulation on the market. It's just pretty tricky to move. It's a little nerve-wracking to move, but this one looks incredible. I love the paint on this thing. The blue on the mouth and in the eyes looks awesome, but what I really love is not only are the spines blue, but they've got this very nice shading around the spines to create the idea that Godzilla's glowing. The atomic beam looks awesome. It's got a great shape to it. It looks incredible. And I love that the Shinden is there as well. That is a fantastic accessory. And for $120, that is not that much more than the original release. That is so great. I would love to get that thing if only it had a more accessible release. Godzilla -1 minus color came to Netflix on August 1st. You can go check it out now. A Steelbook special edition of Godzilla -1 appeared online. As I understand it, this does have English subtitles as well as I think Spanish subtitles, and I do believe it has some good old-fashioned special features on it as well. Looks very cool. It does come in 4K and Blu-ray. Godzilla made a special appearance again at Anime Matsuri 2024 with a triumphant return. The collaboration artwork for Anime Matsuri 2024 X Godzilla event featured Godzilla destroying the George R. Brown Convention Center as drawn by Shinji Nishikawa, and it is the Godzilla -1 design. It is incredible artwork. It's actually my favorite Godzilla collaboration artwork they've done. I think it is so awesome. I love it, and Nishikawa-san always kills it. Big thank you to Anime Matsuri for bringing me out in 2024. I had a fantastic time. I would love to return. I kind of have a feeling that may be the last time I get to go, but I don't know. I'm not going to count it out. I really hope they bring me back. I had a really wonderful time, and it was a great time covering the event. I cannot wait to share that with you guys. But for the meantime, Godzilla did make a return, as did the Godzilla store. A bunch of incredible Godzilla models from Kokoryo Kobo were on display, and those things are some of the most magnificent models I have ever seen. Additionally, Godzilla -1 was playing on loop at the Godzilla store. Here are some photos I took of, I believe, an X Plus Godzilla silhouetted in front of it. I think that's what that is, but it was a really awesome Godzilla model silhouetted in front of the movie, which I thought was just awesome. If I can brag about my own stuff, I thought that was a pretty cool picture. Additionally, the X Plus MyGoji figures were on sale there. I, of course, could not afford one, but they are both awesome. There was the Atomic version and the standard version, as well as the Legacy Edition Godzilla 70th Anniversary hoodies featuring Godzilla -1 were on sale. Again, too expensive for me, but just wonderful, beautiful. It was so freaking cool. They were also featured in an art show. Shinji Nishikawa returned to do some live art at the Godzilla store as well. One of the drawings he did was Godzilla -1. I will be sharing more about that in the Anime Matsuri videos, but there you can see he is in front of his artwork. Incredible stuff. Love the Shinden in the background. He had so much detail he put into that thing, and his artwork was all over on display at the Godzilla store. It was just awesome. The Godzilla store Ginza expanded until September 9th. Do you remember Godzilla Expo Hibiya that we talked about a couple Godzilla news videos back? It was a Godzilla exhibit coming to the Midtown Hibiya Mall, right in Godzilla Square, and it was actually opened up. So here you can see that Godzilla in front of this building miniature thing that we talked about in the last video. It was on display there as well, looking incredible, and it opened on August 12th. A special menu was released as well with Godzilla-inspired food items, looking really tasty, but also some of them look like they would hurt your mouth. But that's pretty cool. I love when they do fun stuff like that. I would have loved to get those. They also sold lots of Godzilla merchandise there as well, such as figures, posters, and more. It was then announced by Kaiju News news outlet that Godzilla -1 would be making a theatrical return in late 2024, as we later found out that was at the very end of October and start of November to celebrate Godzilla's 70th anniversary. Director Takashi Yamazaki was then announced to be featured at New York Comic-Con in the 70 Years of Godzilla panel in mid to late October. So just stuff to look forward to when we get there, which, hey man, we're rapidly approaching. I'm catching up on this -1 news fairly decently. I'm pretty proud of myself. Hopefully the streak continues and I didn't just jinx it. Hey, that's all we got for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. As always, I want to give a huge thank you to my patrons over on Patreon. It is through the support of the Patreon that I'm able to continue to make videos like this for you. If you want to support the Patreon, you can use the link in the description below, where you can get early access to content, access to the Discord community, and more. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all next time for the next one. D-Man out.